Welcome back to my channel, guys. I have such an awesome package for you today from Dipalicious. I have been waiting for this package for so long, and I'm finally opening it, showing it to you all. It includes gel liners, and I was just so excited. So first off, here are my favorite gummy bears ever. They're usually in most of the packages I get from Dipalicious, so you should order so you can try those gummy bears. But this is just the contact information card with the website and socials. Next, we have the order slip. That word escaped my mind for a second. But on it is usually always a handwritten note from Jerene, the owner of Dipalicious, which is probably my favorite detail. So thank you, Sarah. Hope you love these, Heart Jerene. And then there's going to be an instruction card for whatever you got. So even if you got a few different things, you are going to get instruction cards for all the different kinds of things that you did get. And all of this is recyclable. So put it in the recycling bin, not the trash. Next up, I was in need of a new nail mat. So there was one in the Dipalicious shop, and I love it because it has all different nail shapes. It has space for you to mix colors, test designs, all that fun stuff. And then now what we've been waiting for. The palette, guys, this is amazing. It's 10 colors, all for $70, which is incredible. And the bottles are big. They're going to last you a long time. So this is an incredible, incredible investment. And yeah, so I'm excited to show that to you. And here's that mat unfolded, and it is awesome. Let's open the box of liners, and I will read you the names and open them up so you can see what they look like. Beautiful bottles, these nice silver caps come secure, and I'm just going to pop them out here. So the first one is called Gold Bar, a beautiful true gold. Next up is Silver Lining. I love that. Clever name. Next up, Red Hot. Is definitely a true red. These are super pigmented, very nice colors. So I'm excited to do a lot of nail art with these. Next up is Orange Zest. Kind of more like a rusticy orange. And I have Yellow Jacket. This is such a bright yellow. I love it. Oh my gosh, especially for spring manis, flowers. I could so see this. I'm so excited for this one. Next up, Green Woods, and this is a stunning green. It's kind of piney looking to me, and I absolutely am in love with it. Blue Who. I thought that was cute. For some reason, it reminded me of like the Who's from Whoville. So rich in pigment. Purple Pleaser. It's kind of like a lavendery purple. It's really, really pretty. Then you have Whiteout, which is just a pure white. And then Blackout, pure black. So it took me a second to figure out what I wanted to do here, but I have on my nails, it's called Overcast. It's a thermochromic gel from Dipalicious. It goes from this green to a light blue. And I wanted to do something a little abstract with a type of floral. So I'm combining the Yellow Jacket and the Whiteout to make a little bit more of a pastel yellow. And I'm just kind of winging this manicure, guys. And I couldn't decide which finger I wanted to do it on, middle or ring, but you'll see at the end I actually did it on both. So I just used this brush and I did a little swipe, And something that was hard about this manicure was that, you know, abstract is not supposed to be perfect. So to try and get rid of that inner voice to be like, oh, this has to be perfect, it's hard. But I used this fanned out brush, and sorry, I don't have technical terms or names. Like, you guys know I'm not a professional. I'm really just winging this, like I said before. So I used this fanned out brush to kind of thin it out and make it look a little bit more like strokey. And I'm curing it for just about 15 seconds in my lamp, a mini lamp, not my big lamp. So to get this yellow off of my brush, I'm wiping it off on the paper towel, and then I'm also just dipping it in a little bit of rubbing alcohol also. And now I'm going to do another swipe for my abstract art with white. And what's great is because we partially cured the yellow, it's not going to get messed up. So I'm going to do the same method. I fanned it out a little bit. Remember, it's not about perfection. Cured it, and now I'm going to do black for a floral kind of detail. And to be fully transparent with you guys, this was not my final design. This was my second attempt, and then I even did a third attempt, which my third attempt, I forgot to film. So this is just kind of the process that I was doing. Something that I find so helpful with nail art is use your pinky to stabilize your hand. If you don't use your pinky as a stabilizer, your hand's just kind of floating in the air, and it's really hard to control the brush. These brushes, though, these liners are really thin, and the gel itself has a very nice thickness. It's not runny. So it pretty much stays put where you need it to stay put until you're ready for curing. And if you make any mistakes like I did, it just rubs off with rubbing alcohol. So I just took a piece of paper towel and rubbing alcohol and wiped it off, and it was a clean slate. So that is the final design. You guys will get a close-up look after. I did use some dotting tools that were from Triple D. I think they were on sale or something like that. So I used those to help with my leaf structure, which you guys will see a closer up in a bit. But I wanted to add a little bit of fun to this nail on top of the abstract. So I'm using my base gel again, and I'm actually going to be attaching some gold foil to the nail. So I'm just using my tweezers, picking out some pieces of foil because I don't have an actual thing of foil. I only have dips that have foils in them. So I do pick them out, just trying to be resourceful. The first foil did not want to cooperate with me. It was taking a while for it to get off of my tweezer. And that was a pretty big chunk, so I just tried to break it up a little bit. And just patting it down so that it is flush with the nail. Alright, and matte top coat. Love this top coat. I figured this type of manicure just needed to be matte. And I know I said in my last video that I struggled to do matte, so I kind of went out of my comfort zone and I did it on this one. And I'm so happy with how it turned out. So you guys will be able to see that in a second. I did all of them matte, and I was so happy with the product. So quick look at my one done nail, and now you guys get to see the full finished product. That's it cold, and then you'll see it warm in a second. But if you guys try any nail art, tag me in it. If you have any questions about the gel liners, also just let me know. I would be happy to answer any questions. Details will be in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.